All right, so if you haven't done a meditation with me, we're going to start with 3 deep breaths in. Those deep breaths go in the nose, fill up the lungs, pushing out, and really just rebalancing, refocusing your energy, and allowing that to flow through. I like to envision I'm breathing in white light and then exhaling out all the stagnant energy. I took off my glasses because lately I felt like they help the energy flow to take them off. And so, you know, I usually tend to take them off if you're wondering why. So let us start with the 3 deep breaths. Just follow along with me the best that you can. If you're not used to taking deep breaths, it may be harder for you to hold it, but just do the best you can. Okay, on we go. All right, deep breath in through the nose. Pause and exhale. Deep breath in through the nose. Pause and exhale. And deep breath in through the nose. Pause and exhale. You can continue on with your deep breathing. If you're able, you can put the tongue on the roof of your mouth to more completely connect your energy. And I want you to just kind of feel into your body. I want you to feel where the energy is. I want you to recognize any sensations, any emotions, anything that you're feeling. Just feel into that energy. There's no right or wrong. There is no good or bad. There just is. And I just want to recognize if you're feeling fear, if you're feeling happiness or joy, just pause and sit with your emotions and recognize those emotions are okay. And for now, let's release any fear, sadness, disruptions, anger, guilt, or shame, and just ask them to kind of sit on the sidelines as we go through this healing process. I'm just going to ask you guys to just deep breathe for 1 moment. My door opened, and I'm going to go close my door. All right. All right. Keep feeling into your emotions. And we're going to take a journey back to the original injury, back to the first time that someone violated the space of the Divine Feminine, that someone disrupted your sacral chakra, that someone tried to steal your power, your control, and disrupt your energy from you. If you don't remember when, that's okay. Just ask your body to go back in time. Your subconscious will remember, and you may not have to remember everything to heal it. So let's just ask the subconscious to take us on a journey back into time, back to the original injury that we had experienced. Take a deep breath in. Notice in front of you that there is a door. That door may feel a little scary to open. It may feel a little terrifying to grab that handle because you know what's on the other side of that door. But it is time to open the door so that we can open and invite healing for us. So you open the door and you walk into a room. Notice how the room looks. Notice how it feels. Notice if there's any furniture or lighting. And then notice in the room, it is your past self who's sitting there right after that original injury occurred. Notice what your past self is doing. Notice how your past self is processing the emotions and the energy. And just allow yourself to observe for a moment. Allow yourself to observe who you are, what you are, and where you are. Do you feel the energy of the room? Do you feel the pain, the fear, the anguish, the disassociation, the rage, wanting to explode and boil up out of you? Just process and notice. There's no right or wrong answer. There's no right or wrong emotions. They just are. And all are welcome so that we may understand. I'd like you to go up to your younger self and just sit next to them. If you feel you need to ask permission to sit next to them, do. But otherwise, I want you to just quietly sit next to them. I want you to notice how your younger self reacts, what your younger self does. Does it try to push you away? Does it come to you for a hug or a loving embrace? Does it fall into your shoulder and cry? Or does it do nothing? There's no right or wrong. We're just observing at this point, observing and processing. The first thing I'd like you to do is speak words of love to your past self. You can speak these out loud or in your mind. Tell your past self, I love you, that you are whole, that you are not damaged, that you are strong and powerful, and that you have made it all the way to this point in time because of your strength. And because you're strong, you endured a painful experience. And because you were strong, you are now going to heal that experience. And that you are in a safe space of love and appreciation. And that now we're going to allow ourselves to heal. With your past self's permission, take their hand with their small child, hold them in your lap, give them a hug, touch their knee, whatever you need to connect physically that feels safe. Connect physically in some way with your past self. I want you to deep breathe in and just sit there. There's a knock at your door, and that door opens as you sit there with yourself. And we are going to invite in your guardian angels, your ancestors, your healers, your protectors, all of those who are going to participate in your healing as a healer or a protector start coming into the room. And these beautiful beings start to create a circle around you, a circle of love, a circle of strength and a circle of protection. Take a deep breath in. Just feel their love surround you. Feel the gentle energy start to permeate your soul, allowing you to feel fully safe and fully protected. Turn and face your younger self if you are not already doing so. And tell yourself, we're ready and it's time to heal. And we are in a safe space. We ask the guardian angels, the ancestors, and the protectors to set a shield of protection around you and your past self from all negative energies or disruptions or interferences that might disrupt this healing, from all connections and bonds to the past. We protect you from anyone that has created a connection to your heart and soul through force. We protect you. See rising around you a beautiful pillar of white light. It is iridescent and beautiful. It surrounds you, your higher self, and creates a dome at the top, creating a complete bubble of protection. And just kind of breathe into that. And the first thing we're going to do is invite back in the pieces of you that were broken off, that were broken away through your trauma and your experience. So we ask your younger self permission to reintegrate back into your body. It is safe for you to become whole again. Embrace your past self in a hug with love, peace, and kindness. Feel the parts that have broken away from you, the parts of your soul that have disconnected. Restore and return back into your current self. As the past self melts into the body, take a deep breath in and feel that energy pull into your spine, recentering, resettling. It may feel a little uncomfortable. You may feel a little bit of anxiety if you're not used to that, or it may feel amazing. There's no right or wrong answer. Just feel into that. Feel into it. You're going to dissipate, release any anxiety that you feel, any disruptions. Breathe into that. When you feel fully integrated, take a deep breath in. I am complete. You are complete. As we reintegrate the past into the present, as we reintegrate the future worries into the present, and just notice the present energy, notice how you feel. Take a deep breath in. Speak to your higher self. The danger is over. The past is no longer present. I am safe. I am protected. I am whole. Let's repeat that again. I am safe. I am protected. I am whole. One more time. I am safe. I am protected. I am whole. I am complete. Let's speak to the DNA of the body. We ask that any DNA, any cells, any organs within the body that have been disrupted by the trauma to reset, to reintegrate, and to restore to their original intent and purpose and function. Now that we are whole and complete, we go down, down, down to your sacral chakra below the belly button. This chakra resides as your creation and emotional center. And let's notice the energy that is there. There's any dark or dense energy, we're just going to sweep that away. Sweep it away into a violet purple flame, releasing, 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 releasing old trauma, old emotions, old stress, old pain, any shame, any anger. We're just going to sweep that away. Any fear, any stress, any victimhood, we're going to release. We're going to send new energy to that area. It's going to be hot pink, electric green, maybe a little magenta, swirling around with some beautiful gold and white sparkly light. Just some really gentle, loving, powerful, lightning energy. And we're going to fill that whole lower belly, pelvic area, sexual organs, all with that beautiful light. Just feel it painting your stomach and just seeping into your body, restoring, regenerating, resetting your personal power, pulling into you that divine creation energy from the universe. Allow that to flow back in, flowing in and in to the ovaries, the fallopian tubes. If you're genetically male, that's going to go into the testes, flowing into all those organs, into the womb, restoring, regenerating. Whatever needs energy, just allow it to flow. Allow it to flow around, back and forth. And as that energy flows, notice if there's any blockages that are preventing that energy from moving up your torso to the rest of your body. Have we put any walls, any caps, any roofs? Let anything go so that that energy starts to creep up your torso, through your solar plexus, up through your heart chakra, your throat, your third eye, and your crown chakra. Sending the energy up to God, creator of the universe, and completing that connection between heaven and earth between you, allowing that energy to restore, to rebalance, and reset. Breathe in and breathe out. If you're holding on to any old judgments, let's let those go. Any fears, any gossip, any distrust in yourself, or your intuition, let it go. The divine feminine is your intuition. It is the mother's intuition. The feminine intuition is the intuition that all have, the ability to notice subtle things in the world around us that can keep us safe and protected. Take one more deep breath in. And now we're going to move to the cord cutting. If you have made the decision to move on to the cord cutting, you can. If not, You could just sit and quietly meditate. We're going to have that door is going to have another knock at the door. And in that doorway is the person or the persons that has harmed you. It could be one person or multiple people. You might feel some fear or anxiety, some rage or some anger. There might be some very strong emotions connected to this person. Let's just process them for a minute. And then remember that you are surrounded by your divine protection. And we're going to just release that to them. Release that up to Creator and the universe to dissipate and heal. Take a deep breath in as you stand in the center of your circle of protection, where you are fully protected, where this person is in your doorway, but they are not allowed to enter your sacred space. I want you to notice any cords or bonds that are connecting you to this person. I want you to notice what it looks like and what it feels like. It could be chains, it could be a rope, it could be bricks. There's no right or wrong answer, just notice what it is. Take a deep breath in. And ask your higher self if you are ready and able to disconnect this bond between this person. If you feel that you need to say anything to this person, you can do that now. If you feel any fear around this, we're going to release that up to Creator in the universe. Notice the smoke of the incense coming through to help release. Just going to release the fear, release any stress or anguish. I'm going to light some extra incense right now. I'm going to light the Palo Santo. We have the smoke of the Palo Santo. We have the smoke of the incense taking away and releasing, letting go, allowing the smoke to take up that energy. We're also going to light the sage and allow that to start taking up any other energy. We'll let things kind of smoke, take that away. And when you're ready, you're going to notice in your hands that there's a tool. And that tool is the perfect tool to disconnect what binds you to the person who caused your trauma. And that you are able to release that trauma completely and fully with this beautiful, strong tool. Take a deep breath in. Cut through, smash, disconnect, burn, and destroy in any way that you need to that connection between you and that person. Feel that energy disconnect. Notice on your body if there are any wounds left over, if there are any holes or cracks. We're going to send some beautiful white light to seal up those cracks and those crevices, to seal up the holes. We're going to send that white light pushing out, out, out to your auric field. And that auric field is going to start to grow around you in a beautiful bubble of protective white light, surrounding you in its healing light, pushing the light out to any fractures of your soul, any breaks, any cracks, restoring and completing your auric field and your protection, and fully disconnecting you from the source of your trauma. Now you notice that person, and they're still standing in that doorway, but next to them are two very strong, powerful guardian angels. And their job is to escort this person for judgment, to take this person away from you and your energy, to be judged by the universe, by God, Creator, for the crimes, for the traumas that they have caused. And you take a deep breath in, knowing that you are safe and protected, and that that person will be judged according to their actions, but that they are no longer in control of you, your life, or anything connected to it. So take a deep breath in. Notice that you might feel a little lighter, a little stronger, maybe a little happier. You might feel an emptiness or a void because you no longer have that heavy attachment to you. And if that is so, just know you may need some extra time to process and to release. And that's okay. We ask that the angels around you set a secondary layer of healing protection that is grounded to the earth and the plants around you, that is connected to the universe, to Creator, allowing that healing to continue on as long as your body needs it, drawing energy from source, from the earth, the plants, the air, the tree, and the sun around you, as it is appropriate to continue your healing and protection. And now you can speak out loud with me. I permanently clear all negative attachments, emotions, traumas, and injuries from the past, from the perpetrator of my injuries, from the future, from all dimensions, on all levels. I permanently clear and release. Take a deep breath in. Say thank you. Feel gratitude for your healing. Feel gratitude for the healing that has taken place, for the healing that will take place, for the continued healing. Send that healing back into time, back to when you were originally injured, to your past self. Share that powerful energy with your past self. Send that energy back to protect you, to give you strength, to endure, to give you power and healing. We send that healing back into time so that the past you might endure that challenge with more strength and endurance, that your healing might happen faster. We send all that healing back into the past. Allow it to sit with you. If you have a chain that is connected to generational trauma, where this type of trauma repeats in your past, you might also send that back to your ancestors, to your parents, to your grandparents, all the way back into time, as far as you need to send that. Send that energy back. Let's take one more deep breath in. It is time for the angels and the protectors to leave, but know that they are there to support you, to protect you, and to help you heal at any time, any place you need them. You have within your power to call your ancestors and your guardian angels back to you for support. And so we send them off with love and gratitude, they exit the room. And you look around your room. You might notice that room looks a little different. Notice that there's a table now in the center of the room with a piece of paper. And you walk up to that paper and you notice that there's a contract. That is a contract that you made to go through a certain experience, to gain knowledge as a spiritual being. But now it is time to release, to burn that contract. And you notice on that table, there's a candle. Take that piece of paper and light that paper on fire. And as it burns, it dissipates into smoke. And it never gets anywhere close to your hand. As you release it into the air, watch that contract go back up to God, Creator in the universe. And speak out loud or in your mind with me. I permanently release all contracts, all karmic bonds, all generational curses connected with my trauma. I heal and restore not only my body, but the body of my ancestors. I'm grateful for the lessons and the experiences, but it is time to release and move forward from the past. We say thank you. Take one more deep breath in. Notice now if any power has been restored to your body, any strength. And now it is time to leave our room, but know that that room is available to you at any time for your healing process, for you to go sit and reflect and communicate with your higher self. But for now, let's blow out the candle and let's leave the room and quietly close the door. Go back away down the hallway. Come back into the room, into reality. Start to move your fingers, your toes. Wiggle your body and come back into the room. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Just notice how you're feeling. Notice how your body feels, how you're doing. Hopefully that was okay for you guys.